Today we are out in Deerfield. This is in La Follette, Tennessee. We're going to be doing a big lawn enhancement. So it is fall. It is officially lawn season here in East Tennessee. This is one of our maintenance clients. So on this property, we do everything from weeding of the beds, mowing, shrub pruning, fertilization, spring and fall cleanups, and a lot more. But today's focus is going to be on getting the turf grass ready for the following season. So fall is a great time to overseed the lawn, put down some fall fertilizer, maybe do some patch and repair jobs, take care of some of the heat and summer stress that we've had. When we first started with this lawn, it had a lot of weeds in it. It's brand new sod. It was very thin. And over the last couple months, we've just been focusing on getting all the weeds out of the turf grass, fertilizing it, trying to thicken it up, green it up. As you can see, this lawn already is filling in. It has a very nice color to it. But today, we're going to be mowing it short. We're going to be overseeding it, fertilizing it, and then we have to put down fungicides because this grass is going to stay wet for 2 weeks. We're going to have this irrigation system pumping constantly to try to get the new grass seed to emerge. So we have a lot to do here. Like I said, the main focus is mowing, fungicide, putting down our grass seed, and fixing some turf areas. So something special that we offer is push mowing. So a lot of the times on these lake lots, they're very steep and they get very slick when it gets wet. So a lot of the times we use our all-wheel drive push mower and it gives a very nice superior cut. It is a high vac mower, so it's pretty much like a vacuum cleaner for your lawn. It sucks up all the debris, all the leaves, anything. So it really does provide a very nice cut. I know a lot of you may be wondering what kind of a mower is that. Yeah, it's an all-wheel drive high vac push mower by Snapper, and it does a great job. We got the lawn mowed. We mowed it pretty short because we want to make sure that our grass seed makes good contact with the soil. And the lawn's going to grow quite a bit once we start throwing the irrigation to it. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start the seeding process. So we have a lot of thin and bare spots in this lawn. These areas require just a little bit of extra seed. I am going to go over this entire property with a drop spreader. But the grass seed that we use is very good, high quality grass seed, okay? It has roots that could grow to 4 feet deep, very dark green in color. It has a waxy coating on its leaves, which prevents against hyperevaporation, and it also withstands insect pressure and disease pressure. Not only that, but it has species diversity. So it has a mix of perennial rye, turf type tall fescue, and Kentucky blue. Those 3 varieties grow the same height, they're the same color. The only difference is if you get down really close and look at the grass, you might see difference in the width of the grass blades. But other than that, when you're standing up looking at it from afar, it looks nice and uniform. But really good stuff. It's Black Beauty. It's by Jonathan Green. Very expensive, very high quality. And of course, that's all we use is high quality materials here at Mr. Green Thumbs. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna start repairing some of these areas. This here is due to fungus, brown patch. This area here was staying a little bit too wet. So after we get our seed down, we're also gonna apply a fungicide. And that's gonna take care of any fungus in these thin and bare areas. So we got a lot to do. Let's start on phase 2. all done getting everything cleaned up. We got all the patch and repair jobs done. Now we're going to start overseeding the entire lawn with our nice grass seed. This should come in about 10 to 14 days. We're going to keep it nice and moist. The key is to keep it damp, not wet. We just want it to come in. So we're going to have to go through and adjust the irrigation system once we're all done. The whole lawn has been overseeded. It took us quite a while. It is a massive lawn. But now that we're done with that, we're going to go over some of these areas near the lake. The soil is kind of hard here. It gets more sunlight. So this is a soil conditioner. This is going to decompact the soil, loosen it up to allow for better root mass. And it has good ingredients in it like calcium, sulfur, and iron. This also stimulates microbial activity in the soil. It breaks down the soil, which therefore releases nutrients, so the grass plants can take it up more quicker. And the nutrients are more readily available to them. So this is really good stuff. This is Love Your Soil. It's another Jonathan Green product. Can't go wrong with it. Like I said, if you have areas that have really compacted soil, very hard clay, this would be the thing to put down. And then if you want, you can also aerate the soil. That also will help decompact the soil. But for this purpose, we're just going to go with soil conditioner because we're just putting it in a couple of areas. Grass seeds down, soil conditioners down. Now we're going to focus on fungicide. It's very important that we put down fungicide because of the amount of water that we're going to be putting on the turf over the course of the next 14 days. We're going to be watering this lawn very heavy, so we have to put fungicide down because all the excess water could fuel a lot of nasty diseases in the turf. So I'm going to show you guys this area. This is a prime example of what fungus will do to the grass due to staying wet for too long and watering wrong. So there's a lot of bare spots in here. We have them all repaired and patched. Those are ready to go. We have this whole area overseeded. But I want you to take a look at this now, and I'll show you what the fungus looks like in the grass and some of the evidence that you might find, to know that you have fungus. If you look really closely, you can see a bunch of bugs flying here in the air. These are little gnats. This area is waterlogged. It is soggy, soaking wet. So number one, I'm going to adjust the irrigation system so it doesn't put as much water in this area, right? I want to stop the water. And two, I'm going to put down fungicide to stop the entire cycle of that fungus. This is brown patch. This is from wet conditions. It pretty much kills the whole lawn out, and it looks very unsightly. Leaves big, huge bare patches. You can see it all in the grass here. All these bare areas. This is what the fungus did. It killed all this grass out in here. So it's really nasty. Again, this area is too wet. We're going to correct that. And this fungicide we're going to put down is going to cure the lawn, and it's going to prevent future disease. See all the gnats all over? Way too wet. Number one sign, that's how you know. And then the grass looks like that. Gnats are your first clue. Patch and repairs down, overseeding down, fungicide down, soil conditioner down. Last step, fertilizer. We're going to be throwing it down pretty heavy on this yard. We want to thicken up the grass even more and also support the new seedlings once they emerge very quickly. So we're going to use a non-burning formula. It's organic, it's malargonite. It's pretty much the best fertilizer there is. Super high in iron, it makes your grass very dark green in color. High in nitrogen, makes the grass grow, and the phosphorus in it aids in the root development of the grass plants. So for all those reasons, that's why that we like to use it. It's safe for kids, it's safe for pets, it does not burn. You could just put tons of the stuff and it's not gonna burn anything, discolor anything. It's just gonna make it grow, it's gonna make it dark green, and it's gonna make it look great. Now that everything's done that we got to do, we are going to adjust the irrigation system. We're going to go on our phone, pull up the app, make sure everything has nice even coverage. If it does not, that will be addressed very quickly. We might have to call the irrigation technician out here, but let's hope that that's not the case. But we're going to make sure that there's good even coverage, and then I'm going to program each zone to the times that I want, and that's very selective. You know, we obviously don't want the landscape plants getting as much water as the lawn, right? So we're going to have to determine which zones are which zones is a landscape bed, which zones is a turf area, and then adjust the times from there. So we're going to be throwing a lot of water down over the course of the next 14 days. We want to get this seed growing quickly because we have a short window. So with that being said, let's get on the phone app and we'll take you guys around and show you how thorough of a job that we do so we can ensure that we get successful germination rates. We can take pictures of our irrigation zones so we know exactly which zone is which, you know, without having to guess. So this zone and that zone is going to have to be upped. These two zones here, because this thing gets full sun all day and it requires the most water, definitely. This is the part of the lawn that struggles the most, as you can see right up there. That all got baked out in the summertime. 5 steps down, we got everything mowed and cleaned up. We got all of our bad areas repaired from all the summer stress and all the fungus issues. We put down all of our nice grass seed. We did fungicide, soil conditioner, and got the irrigation system adjusted. This is going to be a continuing video. I am going to take you guys back and show you how it turns out in about 2 weeks time. Seed should come in about 14 days. So I'll be looking forward to seeing it, how it turned out. And like I said, we'll bring you guys back when we go to give it the final mow and the fall cleanup. Stay tuned.